You here hacking on the computes.io global neural net supercomputer project this weekend. I just did a blog post on some improvements on the JavaScript sandbox. A lot of cool new features, mostly security features on there, but of the best updates really is related to performance, and that's what I want to show you today. So we've got a simple little node application here that what you can see, it connects to computes the private network. It sets up an algorithm, which is a basic operation, JavaScript operation that'll take an input data and it'll multiply it times 123. It's going to basically iterate over that algorithm 500 times. You can see that loop happening here. So each time it calls job.compute, passes in the operation, the algorithm here, and then the data, so 0, 1, 2, 3. As each compute's core completes the calculation or the computation, it fires an onResult event back to the kernel here that I can then evaluate, map, reduce. In this case, I'm just going to output the result to the screen, and after 500 times, I'm going to say done. So let me show you how that works. If we just run node loop, what you'll see here real quick, it'll set up um, uh, computes. It recognizes that I've got 4 cores running, physical cores running inside of my, my MacBook. It's going to connect to a private network swarm of IPFS nodes, which is the interplanetary file system is what we use as our built-in file store for computes. But there's also a pub/sub feature that we use for all of computes' messaging. So that's how we're handling swarming. Now look at this. It's already started. This used to take minutes to complete, you know, counting to 500 and doing some calculation operation. Look at this. We're already in the 250s. You can see this right column here is the number in the iteration that we're on. You can see here we're already in the mid 300s. The mid 400s. When it reaches 500 here, it'll do a little bit of cleanup and say done, and then disconnect from IPFS and terminate the workers, and there you go. So massive improvement in computational time. In fact, I would bet that the so-called supercomputers on the blockchain, those implementations, can't do this type of supercomputing this fast. This is truly distributed and decentralized JavaScript computations by nature and secure within the sandbox. So stay tuned for more interesting advancements, but this is pretty impressive.